come in closer, because I got a secret I want to tell you that I just learned this, or I'm figuring it out. You ready? Here's the secret. It is really, really hard to start a YouTube channel. What? You probably had no idea, right? But it is. It's really hard, and it should be hard. And I'm gonna explain why I think that. Welcome, space travelers, to the Gentleman Spaceman's Atomic Hideout. Let me try that again. Welcome, space travelers, to the Gentleman Spaceman's Atomic Hideout. I'm your host, Brad Grahowski. And normally in these SciFi Real Talks, we talk about science fiction stuff, right? Today I want to talk about something that isn't exactly sci-fi, but about running a sci-fi YouTube channel, a brand new sci-fi YouTube channel, and how hard it is, and why I think it should be hard. So here's the deal, right? You launch a new YouTube channel. Nice, awesome, that's fun. And you launch your first video, nobody watches it. You launch your second video, you release your second video, nobody watches it. You release your 13th video, still very few people are watching it. And the idea is hopefully at some point, a few people who are into what you're serving up find it and start to watch it. Maybe they subscribe. And then eventually the algorithm figures out what your channel is about and who would like to watch it, and it starts serving it to them, and they watch it, and then you find your audience, and then you're off. But it can take a long time for that to happen, months and months. But that's really a good thing, right? Because if it were easy, if all it took was posting a couple videos, 3 videos, 1 video a week, and then all of a sudden you were getting thousands of views and you had thousands of subscribers. If it were that easy, everyone would do it, and then it wouldn't be easy anymore, because then it would be everybody. So I think it's good that it's hard. Not only that, but it forces you to learn over time, right? Like, you get better at doing it. I'm upgrading my camera. I've upgraded my lighting. I've upgraded my video editor. Like, every piece of what I use now is better than what it was when I started. So if I had gotten 3,000 views on my first video, I'd be like, oh, I wish that wasn't the video everybody saw. I wish they'd see the video. I wish they'd started with the video 3 months into this, when I really had things nailed down a lot more. So it's good because it's good. It's hard because otherwise everyone else would do it. And it's good that it's hard because it forces you to get better at what you do. And when you finally do find your audience, the quality of your content is probably going to be a lot higher. But I also got to say, it's just hard in general. Not even algorithmically, just to get yourself to do it, right? To motivate yourself to do it every week. And for our produced Tuesday uploads, which are generally going to be either, a short story narration, real-time read aloud, where you get to kind of see how the sausage is made as I'm narrating in real time, or an audio drama, or an audio comic, which is something we have coming up. I produce those well ahead of time, like weeks to months. The downside of that is the next X number of weeks of production was done with the skill level I had before, right? When I put them together. But what else can I do? I mean, I could redo some of them, I suppose, and maybe I will. But even dumb things like, do I have the energy? Do I have the time? I mean, I'm a freelance professional voice actor. And as a freelancer, you have weeks where you're sitting on your hands wishing you had work. And you have weeks where you're like, holy cow, how am I going to get all of this done on deadline? And 3 weeks ago, I had plenty of time. And so I was able to create a lot of content. And it's nice because it's it's related to what I do professionally. It helps to keep me doing what I do professionally, even when I don't have a lot of work coming in the door. I become my own client for a little while, which helps me professionally too. It helps me to understand when people are coming to me and they want voiceover. Well, when I've been my own client, it helps me understand why they may be asking for what they're asking for, or how to present it in a way to them, or share it with them in a way that's going to be the most useful, right? But there are weeks, days. This week has been really challenging, which is good, but I've been very busy and I haven't had as much time to sit down and present some of the more the non-produced content, like just talking to you like this. And sometimes things don't work. I try to, let me grab it. It's right over here. I've started collecting vinyl of old radio shows, and I'd love to be able to share these with you. And I tried to just point the camera at the turntable and let the record play, but it didn't work. The sound was terrible. The video was not right. So I'll find a way to do it, but I'd love to be able to share with you. So I spent a few hours trying to get that to work last night, and it just didn't. So, sometimes you have an idea and it just doesn't pan out. And sometimes your beard doesn't look good. I mean, sometimes I'm like, I want to do a video. I got an idea, but my beard is a mess. I think my beard is sort of a character of this channel in and of itself, because I never know what it's going to be. So there's just so many things that go into it, and I'm not complaining about any of it. I'm really enjoying it, and I love sharing with you, and I love sharing my passion for vintage pulp sci-fi. It's so fun. I love being able to write and to perform and edit and do sound design and marketing, promoting. It's all fun, and I love the heck out of it, but that doesn't make it any easier when you're doing it in addition to an already pretty busy and emotionally draining career, right? So I just wanted to talk about that a little bit and share my thoughts and experience. If you're thinking of starting a YouTube channel, or you have started a YouTube channel, just be aware. It's not easy. They don't make it easy, and it's good that they don't make it easy. If you want to do this, do it, but give it everything you got. Don't give up. I'm not saying that from experience. I'm saying that aspirationally. But the only way to make sure to guarantee you're not going to succeed, right, is to give up. So who knows? 6 months from now, maybe you won't see any more videos from me. 5 years from now, maybe we'll all look back and say, hey, remember when, you were frustrated at how difficult it was. You were celebrating how difficult it all was. So there we are. And I hope you're enjoying what we're doing. And please, if you like sci-fi, especially if you like vintage sci-fi, if you think you're going to want to come back and pay attention to, what we're doing here and what I'm doing here, please subscribe and like and keep up with our videos, because we're going to be doing a lot of cool stuff that I'm really putting a lot of effort into, and I think it's all pretty darn cool, and I hope you do too. So I think that's it. I think that's all I wanted to say. I hope this was interesting or helpful at all. And above all, as always, remember to journey well among the stars.